This is the unboxing of the new Intellivision Sprint that is put out by Atari. I don't know a whole lot about it, so this will be a first look for me as well. And here we go. I'll go ahead and take it out of the plastic. I'm gonna get some more light. All right, that's a little better. This is the Intellivision Sprint packaging. On your mark, get set, play, Intellivision. I love it, I love it. I did hear that Atari bought the rights to Intellivision, but I had no idea they were gonna put out a console, and it looks like the controller is wireless as depicted on the image. So let's go ahead and open her up. I love it. And look at it, the faux wood design paneling. A little crud on there. Let's check out where the controllers go. Would normally be it looks like a telephone, old telephone cable. It looks like the controller has the 4 buttons, except they're a lot easier to press. Has the disc, and then the buttons. The buttons are similar to how the original Intellivision feels. You can't hear them, but. And the weight of it is pretty light. It feels lighter. Maybe it's because there's not the cable there. And you have this little, looks like maybe a Bluetooth LED, I'm not sure. And that's the charging, or I'm assuming the charging port, USB, which is right here. So when you plug it in, it plugs in right there. I got them both running here. And then you have the reset key. This whole thing is very, very light. It feels maybe a pound or 2. And do we have a sticker? We have a sticker on the back. So, and that's kind of how the back looks. Oh, here we go. We got some buttons on the back here. See if we can get it to focus. HDMI, USB, port 1, port 2. So I assume there's some sort of external controllers or something we can plug in right there. Sync 1, Sync 2, and power. Now this device, let's see what cables it came with. We got a little manual here. This is just a single sheet of paper. And it's showing here the power adapter and the monitor HDMI. And you have a QR code over here. And let's see underneath what we got. So here it came with an HDMI cable. It looks like a USB-C cable here. And what is this? Oh, it came with overlays. And then that's all that's in the box. Oops. Let's open this overlay pack. So we got all these overlays, which is wasn't expecting. I assume it's for the games that are built into the device. And of course the overlays plug right in. If you're not familiar with Intellivision, the overlays go right in right there and kind of give you additional which buttons to press for various operations in the game. Let's see, now on the box, let's take another look. On the box here, it does say that there's 45 built-in games, including Boulder Dash, which is cool. and exclusive overlays for all 45 games. They're really putting thought into this, and they could have missed the mark, but they didn't on that. So, and then there's the built-in, or some of the built-in games that they have. It just says there has all these games here and more. And so if you read what the box includes, the Intellivision console, 2 wireless controllers, USB cord, AC adapter not included, and HDMI cable. And it has some dimensions and specs down here. So now, having seen the console, the unboxing and everything, I think it would be cool to take a first look at the games. We'll go ahead and plug the HDMI. And the power. One thing I did forget to mention was that there is a notable difference on the Intellivision that there's no cartridge slot on the side of. Normally on the Intellivision the cartridge slot would be right here, although there is an indentation there. That's kind of strange. There is like a cutout right there, but there is no cartridge slot, so I can only speculate at this point if through one of these USB ports that maybe you could put homebrew games on here or other ROMs. I'm not sure at this point because this thing is so new. Alright, I'm going to show the process of how to sync your Intellivision Sprint with the controller, which is a process that you really shouldn't have to do, but it adds a little bit of a layer of complexity that you wouldn't have if this was just straight wired. So all you do is you press and hold the sync button down here until it rapidly flashes. And then on the controller there is a button. It's really hard to see right there, but you just press and hold that button. And then it will rapidly flash for a moment, and then it will then be solid. Both lights will be solid on your controller and the device, and then that's how you know it is paired up. All right, this is the HDMI, what it looks like when you first power on. I'm going to power off and then power back on and see if we see a splash screen. There we go, Intellivision Sprint 1.0. I'm going to go with English. And then also in the options menu, you also have this display. I have it set to 16:9 because it's set to HDMI. You can also switch it to 4:3 with borders. So if you want the more authentic retro experience, that's what I went ahead and did on that one. Let's try that one. And then just to get us going here, this is the menus. When you arrow left and right, there is a little sound. Look at it. You're switching. I don't know if that comes across, but there's a little sound for switching. And these are the games that are on the device. And the first game that I really wanted to try, and I'm looking for it, is Astro Smash. And where is it? There it is. So once you find it and you want to play it, you see on the menu you have Start Game is Enter. Show Controls is number 1. So you can kind of see the controls. Clear to go back. 3 to change the sword options. Okay, I didn't even realize you could do that. Clear to go back. And 4 for options. And that just goes back to the options. So I'm just going to do Enter to enter the game. Enter again to start the game. And then right away you're playing Astro Smash. And I'm clicking on my controller to fire. There is an auto fire option as well. And to be honest, it plays great. I'm playing it wirelessly. I do want to let you hear this the dying sound here. Let's see what that sounds like. Boom. Now, if you push reset on the console, that will bring you back to the menus, and then you can select another game. And so that's how you use this device. So let's check out the Boulder Dash here from Electronite. I'm going to hit enter. And then enter again. So we're going to do single player, cave A, well, cave A, yeah. Oh, already messed up really big time. Anyhow, that is Boulder Dash. We'll hit reset to go back to the menu. And to be honest, I would love to go through all of these, but I just don't have the time. I'm going to see. We'll try pinball. It's another cult classic. We'll do one player. You push down on the disc and then you release. And then your buttons, your left and right button on the controller to use the paddles. Ah. So yeah, I'm not very good at these games. Whoa. Some of these games. There are some not misses, but I kind of wish there were, I guess, I don't know. It doesn't matter, I guess, if you don't have, I was kind of hoping that they had some more like homebrew style games on here. But if there is the ability to plug those in at some point, that would be nice. I don't know. There might be a way to do that. Let's try motocross. Whoa. And I crashed. Okay, here we go. Anyhow, that is my quick look at the Intellivision Sprint. I guess you would call it the Atari Intellivision Sprint. It is available from Atari.com and it runs $149, which I feel is a little high. I think it should run $60, you know, something like that. But it includes 45 built-in games. It has HDMI. It has wireless controllers, which feel kind of on the cheap side. The unit's kind of light, but I do like how it is true to the original Intellivision wood grain look. What else can I say? It's out there, it's available, it's fun, it runs on HDMI. And anyhow, that is my quick look at the Atari Intellivision Sprint. Thanks for watching.